The next evolution of artificial intelligence may lie in robots that can think and act in the physical world. Often called physical AI, the technology is raising major questions about jobs, productivity, and the future of work. For this week's Weekly Focus, our economics and business team brings a special in-depth report looking at the coming transition from multiple perspectives.
Until very recently, a human-like robot performing a backflip was something we could only imagine. While companies have been using robots in industrial settings for years, advances in artificial intelligence are driving robots toward the next generation, physical AI. And investors' excitement over the robots is already spilling into the financial markets. While it may take some time for Korean robots to be used in our daily lives, the stock market is already reacting positively. Shares in robotics-related companies have surged, in some cases by several hundred%. On the streets of Seoul, many people are already considering what humanoid robots might mean for the future.
We're seeing many robotics companies here developing machines that can be deployed directly at industrial sites. 2026 could mark the initial phase of introducing robots into real-world operations, and the investment community has high expectations.
And some are already thinking about the next step, how to use robots to improve efficiency.
There's a growing perception that humanoid robots can serve as a form of labor leverage. I think the more important question is how we can effectively integrate AI into our work processes and make the most of it.
Here in Seoul, expectations are high over the growing use of robots in industry, and the next generation of humanoids is still to come. But what about on the industrial front lines, for those who are actually working with the robots or even potentially being replaced? Let's turn to my colleague, Junho.
Thanks, Junan. Well, one place where human workers could be particularly affected by the rise of humanoid robots in industry is here, a southeastern coastal city of Ulsan. Known as South Korea's industrial capital, manufacturing defines daily life here, employing more people than anywhere else in the country. For many here in Ulsan, the future of automation is no longer abstract. It's already reshaping how people see their jobs. Concerns run deep for this worker in his 30s, just beginning his working life.
I'm definitely anxious. I'm worried that there will be fewer new hires and that the range of work we can choose from will narrow. We call it job rotation, the opportunity to switch roles. But if a robot takes over a whole process, there will be far fewer positions to apply for.
Having spent nearly half his career as a contract worker, this employee of 25 years first thought of those most vulnerable in times of change.
Contract workers don't have much of a cushion. They are the most exposed, and any instability will reach them first. That's what worries me about the younger generation.
For this veteran of 35 years, there remains a window before adoption, and it all depends on how that time is used.
New technology doesn't mean everything changes at once. The company will continue to make the most of current production lines, while gradually moving toward new systems. There is still time during this transitional period for labor, management, and the government to work out solutions together.
This new reality demands a new strategy. Amid the unstoppable tide of AI and robotics, South Korea's industrial heartland is facing a defining moment. My colleague Do-yeon takes us to where decisions are being made that could determine Ulsan's fate.
Thanks, Junong. The efficiency of physical AI is undeniable, but here at the National Assembly, the calculation is different. Machines do drive production, but they don't decide elections. So the question is, how do we protect the voter without stopping innovation and prepare for a soft landing amid the transition? National Assembly member Kim Sang-uk is one of the lawmakers representing Ulsan.
If we simply resist this change, the outcome is clear. Companies will move overseas, jobs will vanish, and the very foundation of Korean manufacturing will collapse, dragging the entire economy down with it.
Meanwhile, lawmaker Choi Eun-seok has proposed a soft landing bill to complement South Korea's existing AI Basic Act.
We must prioritize education and retraining. By helping our workers adapt to new, complex roles in this evolving landscape, we can ensure no one is left behind in the transition.
While at early stages of talks, lawmakers are also looking at ways to make sure everybody directly benefits from physical AI and ease the concerns over job losses.
Instead of corporate ownership, imagine a citizen-funded model where profits from robot labor are redistributed back to the people. In the long run, implementing a robot tax or automation tax will be an inevitable necessity.
Most importantly, both lawmakers call for a unified national dialogue. They see this not just as a challenge, but as an opportunity for South Korea to lead the world in balancing innovation with labor.
As the AI era arrives, we must proactively address how it will reshape our labor and daily lives. Now is the time to pool our wisdom to ensure that human value isn't lost in the age of machines.
Now, with the transition to AI seemingly inevitable, the world is watching to see if business, labor, and both sides of the aisle can come together to set a new global standard for the future. 김도연,
박준환,
김준홍, 아리랑뉴스.